Alright, let's dive back into this mess and see what the last 3 maps have for us, because it's gonna be pain. Alright. Okay, what were these last 3 again? Increased mob and balloon speed, half cash, spring. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit annoying. 1,800 to start is nice though, which means 900 to start. And 1 to 65 honestly isn't all that bad. Pat's Pond, medium standard. For the rest of this BS, this is very helpful, and so is the 5,000 starting cash. And like I said, I don't really play Ravine, so I don't know how easy or hard this is, but just based off of this, it doesn't look like it's modified too heavily from the rest, so I'm thinking it might be easier than I think it is. Who knows? We'll find out. Anyway. To spring. Let's see what we can do here. Half cash, easy difficulty. Means we'll have cheaper upgrades anyway. And, alright, where do I put Sorter on this map? Okay, let's restart. Let's restart knowing that our strategy would have worked provided we didn't go for the stupid village rush. So we'll see how we go. Admittedly, I still hate tanking the first 10 lives, but realistically, there's not much we can do unless we want to put Sorter in a position that is not very nice. Don't want to put Sorter in a position where she has to deal with every single thing from both sides. Whilst I do love Sorter, and Sorter's got great skills when it comes to popping balloons, when the regrow rate's at 250%, Sorter doesn't stand a chance early on. No shot. Okay, back down to that iconic 11 lives. Oh, yeah, this is painful. This is pretty painful. Oh, and I am quite tired. Although it isn't nighttime, I'm just still waking up. But we're good. We'll get Seeking Shuriken like we did last time. We'll get Sharp Shurikens like we did last time. We'll get Double Shot like we did last time. And then we'll go for our sub. Our good old friend, the Substitute. Wait, shouldn't Ninja have an ability called Substitution or some shit? Surely they've got to make a Naruto reference in here somewhere. Ninja now throws logs in a straight line. They can't curve, but they deal a shitload of damage, you know? Right, we're not going for the sub just yet. We're going for Double Shot. Because Double Shot is what the ninja needs to survive. Because right now, he's slightly getting overwhelmed. I could admittedly just put the ninja sort of in the middle of that rock. Where, you know, the range encompasses that whole circle, which could be good. You know, I've even positioned the ninja not as close to the front as he could be, simply so that he can get a bit more range around the rock, or the platform that he's standing on rather. So maybe that will be of benefit to us, but we'll see. So I want this sub, and I want it to go pretty much right here, because this was a good spot before. In fact, I don't think there's a bad spot for a sub, except maybe not at the end, which leaves a lot of bad spots open for the sub. But yeah, honestly, I feel like, and admittedly, I don't know this for a fact, so don't take my word for it, but if you've got subs at the back, it's probably a lot better than having them closer to the front, because they can sort of lead their shots more, you know? Because it means the sub will shoot many more shots before what they were first targeting gets hit by them. And so it allows the sub to sort of build up this, we need lead popping power. Admittedly, I don't want it to be a sniper monkey, but it will be. Alright, so sorta handles the first wave of this. We just need to wait for this wave to die. Come on, come on, and there we go. Beautiful. Sorta got the first wave covered. Sniper's got the second wave sorted. Nice. Perfect timing too. Alright, now we get airburst, because airburst's dope. And then we shall proceed to attempt our cheeky little workaround. Okay, so 850, nice. Oh, sniper, you're fucking killing it, man. Keep going. Just do that with all the other balloons you see, and you'll be good. Okay, 320. Blaze it. I kind of want the fireball to aim upwards, or on the top track rather than the bottom. But we'll see how we go. Okay. So far, so good. Give us that firewall. I want that firewall. I need my antivirus protection to save me from downloadables. Give me that firewall. Come on, come on. There we go. Just in time to make that level a whole lot easier. Right, now I think we get triple guns to make life easier. And then we get shimmer, which may not immediately be a smart idea, but later on it most certainly will be a very beneficial one. Okay, first Moab should be fine. We just jump on it with Sorter's ability. And now, easy. Just gotta get used to the timing. Because admittedly, it is very easy to fuck up as well. Right. Druid, right here. Swarm. Oak. And Druid of the Jangle. Druid of the Jangles. Okay, can't. Ooh, holy shit, I just realized that was a zebra, wasn't it? God damn. I was close to death. Haha. Past the ninja here, it's just immediately ruined. Immediately ruined. So maybe we place our druid friend up here. Okay, start the round, immediately jump. Okay, how's that? It's decent, it's decent. It's looking the exact same as last time though. Never mind, it's looking much better than last time. What the fuck? Okay, cool, I'll take it. No questions asked. We will also get this, because if we can get Heart of Thunder, that will quickly eliminate most regrowth threats. Anything that gets de-shimmered, or de-camoed I should say, anything that gets de-camoed will immediately become a non-threat thanks to our druid here. Unless it's a purple. Purples will still suck. All the time. Oh my god. Round 43 was a big pain in the ass, but I think we've conquered our fears. And now, if we... Oh god. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Put regrowth blocker in. Might help. Okay, cool, cool. Thank you, Druid. We can all thank the Druid for that one. The Druid was the one that saved us. Let's be real here. Without the Druid, we would be double dead. Which is a phrase I don't use lightly. Okay. A little bit overwhelmed on the bottom part. Which is understandable. I'm still trying to set up this radar scanner. If I can just give this druid permanent vision, that'd be ideal. Super ideal. Alright, but our situation as it stands is that Sorter is now the missing component. And why are you now aiming upwards? This happens every time, I swear. Every time I want Sorter to aim one way, she just goes the other. It's just infuriating. I don't know how people can deal with this. But once again, guys, great hero, 100%. you should get Sorter if you don't already have her. Immediate jumping, immediate jumping. Come on, come on. This is looking good. This is looking good. Go team, go team, go team, go team. Come on, keep it up. Don't send any more ceramics this round, please. Or next round, or the round after that, really. If you can avoid that, I would love you forever. Oh, okay, we've just given our druid permanent camo detection. I think we've potentially won just off of that. There's a chance. There's a very big chance we've just won because that's happened. And now it's attacking even faster. So now this is turning into literally regular balloons. Just regular non-threat balloons. And the only sacrifice we had to make was the fact that at the very start of the game we lost 10 lives because of round 1. Which is kinda hilarious. Ooh, I mistimed that pretty badly. Are we good? Not at all, no. But that's fine. That's just me slightly mistiming a ceramic drop. And yes, I do think I want Necromancer next. Actually, no, we need high mob popping power, clearly. Because this is not cutting the melons very well. Wow, I fucked that up again. Come on. I'm much better than this, I swear. Really? Okay, you know what? Maybe the ninja solved that. The druid solved that problem. No, it didn't. God damn it. What is wrong with me? I nailed it so many other times before. Why is this happening now? Thank you. Fuck. Jesus. Alright, add that into the mix. Bit of flavor. There we go. Okay, this is looking good. And honestly, I think the shimmer is still necessary. Because despite the druid being able to de-regrow from literally anywhere on the map, it doesn't matter where, the camo effect is still there. We're not ridding ourselves of camo. We're just giving camo detection to something that can rid us of camo. Or whatever. Jump on that. Really? Come on, man. Come on. Okay. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. We do fly through this for the most part. It's just when those 2 Moabs come out, we start to struggle-uggle. And what is that? Who allowed that past security? Honestly. Come on. Admittedly, I much prefer being in this situation than being in the situation of, like, complete and utter failure constantly. I don't mind juggling an ability timing every now and then, you know? That's fine with me. What I don't like, though, is jump. No, fucked it up again. Cool. Very cool. Although, to be fair, the swords were actually in a good spot there. Okay, and the de-regrow kinda hit. Wow, that was cheating, but cool. Thanks, sub. Sub completely was just like, you know what, I got you, don't worry. Completely out of range the whole time there, but I'll take it, I'll take it. Let's summon some friends, shall we? There we go. Right. This is actually fine now. The only difficulty we might have is wave 63. But beyond that, we should honestly be fine. I would think. Because now we got a backup plan on top of a backup plan on top of a good plan to begin with, so we can just sort of stack money for a bit until we find a threat. You know? Admittedly, Sorta's side is lacking quite heavily. It's kind of a miracle that Sorta's side has actually not been a problem for so long. Then again, Sorta is self-leveling, so we don't really have to look after Sorta as much as everything else. Camo leads, piece of piss. Absolutely no threat. Okay, BFB. This could be an issue. Okay, we solved it pretty damn well. Right, I think our biggest issue is going to be the all-round 63, but after that, we should be fine. Depending on how we solve it, honestly. Because now we've got a second ability as well. I think we're in the good books. We're in the good books. We're going to be getting presents this Christmas. This Christmas. Alright. Fortifieds? We're alright. We're alright with fortifieds. They're not terrible. Okay, 63. Let's just see how we go as a sort of base standpoint, you know? How do we measure up? Honestly? That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It really wasn't. It really wasn't. In fact, you know what I'm thinking might help? We'll try 1 for now, but, you know, maybe it's not even... Maybe we need 2. 2 might help it. But honestly, I think our biggest issue is cleaning up. So if we can have a wall of fire... Okay, that was somehow worse. that was very much worse. But let's try 2 wall of fires. 1 here, and 1 here. See if that helps. Because honestly, that gives our sub a bit more range to work with. Not that it needs it just blatantly cheats instead. But yeah, the wall of fire on both sides might honestly be enough. Oh yeah, it's working its magic. The only other thing I can think of is maybe getting Jungle's Bounty to get 2 vines as well, but you know what, we'll hold off. I don't think we'll need it just yet. We'll do that to make that bottom path a little nicer. Oh, and some of those did not get de-regrowed. That is an issue. Why did that happen? Why did that happen? Okay. So maybe my original idea that I didn't share was the smart one, where we get another druid on the bottom path as well. Not that the bottom path was struggling, I just feel like it'd be more symmetrical that way, and I like it that way, so whatever. Essentially doing the same thing as getting the bounty, except we don't make money. Not that we need it if we can beat this round. If we can beat this round, we don't need money where we're going. Because we've just got victory in front of us. That's all we need. We'll get more of that, because definitely gonna need it. Moab heavy last few rounds. Oh yeah, and clamping down 2 of those ceramics instantly, hopefully every time, is extraordinarily helpful. Okay, cool. I think we've won. I think it's safe to say that we've won. I'm still using the words I think, though. Because I don't entirely remember what round 65 is, but it must be easy. Because if I forget a round, it must be pathetic. You know? It can't be that difficult if I've forgotten about it. See? Pathetic. Cool. Okay. That took a while. A long while. Because of how many mistakes I had to cut out, and probably how many times I attempted round 43 I had to cut out. But you know what? We'll move on. Pat's Pond. What have you got? Hopefully something kind. I got no clue though. Why did I do that instead of just hitting restart? Okay, so apparently triple guns is very needed. Very much so. We will just have to tweak where we put our ninja. So if we put our ninja, say, here, instead, that might be more beneficial. So we need the triple guns for some reason. And put you there, put you on strong, although you can't do anything right now. it will be useful to us later. Okay, so the reason we bought triple guns, funnily enough, is because of purple balloons. And now that deals just enough. Cool. Should have bought the night vision first. Really should have. Did not think about that very hard. There we go. Okay. So now our sub can actually shoot over to the top part when the sniper is within range of the bloody balloons. Right. So you should be able to pop these next round. We can't reliably go for sorter on this because the map is split. Admittedly, Spring Spring was split, but Spring Spring was split from the start, which was very helpful for us. Cool. I also want this ninja to be good, so, you know, something like that doesn't immediately resort in a leak if our sub friend can't catch up in time. But this is a good start, I think. We did lose 2 lives, but that's okay. It's okay, we're allowed to lose some lives. Where do I want this? I don't know, actually. Made up my mind. I want it here. I also want it to have twin guns very soon. Thank you. Also want it to have airburst darts incredibly quickly if we can help it. Team. Come on, team. You got this. You got this. Positive reinforcement. Always helps. Why the hell would you negatively reinforce something? Unless it was a spur-of-the-moment thing. And, like, you know, it's a very dangerous activity, so you have to, you know, there must be consequences for an action that could have resulted in an injury or an illness. Sorry, I'm thinking too much. I really shouldn't be. This is just good old balloons. Good old balloon popping, am I right? Who doesn't love a good balloon pop? Probably a lot of people that have, you know, post-traumatic stress disorder. They would probably very much hate balloons popping. But let's get this extra range for our subs, because let's face it, they're the star of the show at the moment. And you know what? We'll get them up here as well. We're just giving them massive, what I like to call big fuck off range. You know? There's things like big fuck off energy. We're going with big fuck off range. Okay. That was a decent jump by sorter, and we've sorted it. Nice. Right, but sadly, this single sniper is not going to be enough to deal with all of our lead popping problems. So, I might just out-buff a sub. Maybe even get a grape shot, actually. Grape shot might be better. Nope. I can't see both sides of the map at the same time. I can't cross-eyed like that. And I can't, like, blur my vision on the middle and somehow see both sides. That's not how I function. So, how do we want to deal with this? A couple of wall of fires would be nice, but, you know, might not really help out. Can we get a sniper and full metal jacket and night vision? No, that would be around, what, 1,000. We need 1,000 for that. But we can get one mid-round. Because we do have a bit of time before we start getting screwed. So if we're cleaning up quickly, we'll be alright. Nice. Okay. So that was a good call. Very good call. I do want to start working on this not being a problem anymore. We can just get decamo on like one side or even just half a side sort of thing. I think that'll be very good. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. I want to watch the Borat movie again. It's been a while. Beautiful. Right. So that's that side covered. I want this side to be covered as well before I go for my fun time druid strat, which I think, as we've proven on the last map, needs to be very close to the start of where the decamoing will take place. Now, admittedly, because this isn't half cash, I think the next round we should absolutely slaughter, instead of being stuck in the mud, like a turd in the wind. But yes, we're looking good, we're looking good. We can grab things on that side without thorns, and choke them to death, which is very fucked up, but very cool. Let's face it. So that's all good. And now, I think we should be fine. Because now we've got potentially infinite camo detection. Potentially. And then we've got 2 subs which are handling most of the damage for us. We can place another sub which can handle extra damage for us. And then we can even throw down like a wall of fire right at the start of these, which would make it so much easier as well. And even double down on the camo detection and get a shimmer if we really want. But we will need the camo detection in general, because it does take a while for that sub to kick in to effect. Damn, when I think back to the first time I struggled with this map, I'm slightly proud of myself, I'm not gonna lie. I'm slightly proud of myself, because the first time this was in an Odyssey, I don't even think there was like custom rounds or any of that. I think it might have just been hard standard, and I struggled so fucking much with this map. This map was such a pain in the ass. Right, let's get armor-piercing darts, because we're about to verse multiple Moabs here in the same round. And I want to make sure that we do it right, because that's the only difficult part here, is the fact that if we don't pop the Moabs soon enough, they won't get decamp mode. And honestly, that's not always going to be a massive problem, but it could be just enough of a problem to cause a bit of a fuss. So let's also do this, I want to say. Camo detection out the fucking roof here, right? So this guy will always be able to help out now, which is what I love to see. And I'm also going to be filling up this area with a few more of them, if I'm honest. Just because, let's face it, I can almost guarantee there's tons of Odysseys where I could have saved myself if I had a Druid of the Jungle. There's gotta be. Surely. There's like millions of Odysseys where I could have kicked their ass easily if I just brought a Druid along. Druids are great. Absolutely great. Great starting tower, especially if you're starting on round 4 and it's being a pain in the ass and you don't have a great hero. Great punishment tower for mid-game. Just anything that's not a Moab, or, you know, Moab or lower, just destroys, shreds, obliterates, exterminates, all those fun words. Terminates, I guess, sort of similar to exterminates, but still. You get what I'm getting at here. So now we've got an insane amount of popping power, just with the fact that, you know, when a Moab dies, we can literally grab all of its children and just crush them immediately. It sounds really fucked up. If you didn't know, the context was just a bunch of balloons on a screen. But yeah, that's kind of awful if you think about it in a human being standpoint. Let's not think about that, shall we? Okay, I'm lying. I really want to think about that. How fucked up would that be? Waiting for someone to give birth. They give birth to quadruplets, and then they immediately just get dragged under by some vines that came out of the ground. Fuck, that's a nightmare and a half right there. Anyway, let's completely forget that we even talked about that. Alright, 63. How do we deal? We've got 2 wall of fires and a bunch of vines coming out of the ground. I think we'll be alright. For the most part, we are. However, I still don't trust it, and I want more damage. I don't know if Grape Shot on its own would be enough, but Hot Shot I think would help. Leaves a lingering effect. Okay, it does make me more confident in our team. And I do want... This is our commander right here. It's not going to be a sub-commander, like, despite what I just said. He's just going to be the leader of our team. And we're going to use this just to make sure that everything goes swimmingly. I don't want to lose because I wasn't paying attention. Because that, every single time, hurts and sucks badly. Alright, are we good? We're good. Right. And this is it. Holy shit, fuck this map. Actually, I think I'm gonna take that back because this map was actually quite kind. The next map, I might say that repeatedly on. But we'll see how we go. Because I think this is done for now. Because the last thing is like, what, a couple of Moabs and some BFBs? Yeah, no. They're gone. No threat. No threat. Just checking, you know. Oh boy, this is what I've been dreading for a while, so let's just jump into it and hope for the best, right guys? Ah. Alright, let's try this again. And yes, you know exactly what I mean when I say again. It means I've attempted this before, didn't go too well, and now we're back. So, can we afford 2 of these? No. But we can get 1, which is pretty damn good. I also do like the idea of getting a pod. Probably on the left side. But I guess we'll see. We'll see. But then my other strategy was to put this here, get that, and then like we did on the last 2 maps, get some jungles. Get some druidies of the junglies to make life a little easier on us regular folk. So let's send out these planes. Hopefully they're good enough. Okay, there we go. That's the problem with planes. They just need to get started from the boats. So I'll place these other 2. I'll spread them out a bit, just because I do want. I mean, their main thing is going to be their little vines that come up from the ground, but oh shit! Holy shit! Calm down, balloons, calm down. But yes, the idea is we spam enough of these, right? And then first of all, we might not even need to use Sorter's ability on the first Moab because we've just clamped them all down with these vines, which is brilliant. But then the second idea behind these is that they actually do a decent amount of damage. So if I want, say, 1, you know what? Let's put him out the way. He's not going to be in a great position, but we'll have him there. Not ideal, but not terrible, you know? Just a sort of mediocre middle ground. Okay. And boom. Another one down. Cool. I like that. Right, now we haven't solved the problem of we have a lack of camo detection. We've solved the problem of any balloons that have camo are getting killed right now. Which is cool. I can appreciate that. It's a good strategy, you know? I think if we were to get a Prince of Darkness though, we'd want it to be like here. That way it can potentially see the other track as well, if we buff its range a bit. Okay, first Moab. We good? We good. I love how just instantaneously the round ends. Once those vines get a grip, it's just like, well, this is game over for them. It's just immediate. Okay, so let's get ourselves a shimmer. Admittedly, we are on a bit of a clock here, because this is quite a difficult map. But honestly, I think getting a Prince of Darkness would be ideal. And also, if we can, getting an aircraft carrier or carrier flagship or whatever it's called is also ideal. Admittedly, one is cheaper, so we will try and strive for the flagship first. But still, I do like the necromancy as well. Okay. Oh, sorry. I've just... The first attempt at this map was pretty damn rough. We got quite far. We got to like 64? 65, I want to say. one of those two. But on round 63 we had to use a continue because I'm a dumbass. Well, it's not because I'm a dumbass, because I was slow with reflexes. Essentially, I managed to pause the game in time before we died, technically, but we had 0 lives. And if you don't know, and if I haven't already said this in a previous Odyssey, because I can guarantee I've fucked this up before, if you pause the game while you have 0 lives, technically you don't see the game over screen, right? So you think you would be safe to just hit home, come back. No. If you hit 0 lives at all, period, doesn't matter if you're paused or not, you will start on round 1 again. You will. Or you will unpause the game, accept the defeat, and be able to use it continue, which is what I did, because I knew the situation, right? Sadly though, I then proceeded to also die again, and then that's when I was just like, you know what, fuck it, this isn't worth it. Just spamming these continues, I'll just take it like a man, and I'll just start again. And so here we are, starting again. Admittedly, I didn't have 2 aircraft carriers though, so this is a new strategy for me. And I also didn't have a necromancer, so, you know, trying out new things. I'm not just blindly running in with the same strategy as last time, thinking it'll work out better this way. Because admittedly, the original plan did work out quite well, but the problem was simply the fact that I was inept at stopping the game and working out a solution within the right amount of time. So my previous plan could have worked, but admittedly it was a little bit more all over the place, and that is also deadly. So we're not doing that. Cool. We're gonna need to use an ability, maybe. Or simply hope that the planes are in better positions to shoot at the doubloons this time. Shoot at the doubloons. Alright, was that the wave we were struggling with, or was it the one after? Might have been the one after. Shit. Okay, no. That was the wave. Cool. Very pleased. Very pleased. So now we're gonna try and save up for a tier 5. I don't know how well it'll go, because admittedly, it's gonna be a struggle. Let's jump on that. It's gonna be a struggle to save up when this map ramps up in difficulty very quickly, because there's multiple pathways. And honestly, brown on brown track means the ceramics do kind of hide a little. I thought that green was just gonna walk through completely free without a bag check. I mean, come on. He was so sus. Somehow surviving getting through this wall? Nah. You gotta be some sort of inhuman mechanical robot being in order to get that shit done. Alright, beautiful. Having 2 aircraft carriers though, very helpful. Something I did not do in my first attempt, but honestly I heavily regret it now because it's working so well. Okay. Like, it's actually got me back to round 60 already, which is insanity. Come on, come on, come on. 4 of those should be grabbed, the rest should be jumped on. Holy shit. Okay, that could be a problem. Right, but we have 19,000 though. So we are quite close. We're like 7 grand off of a carrier flagship and a little bit more off of a Prince of Darkness. Interesting. I could sell an aircraft carrier to buy a carrier flagship. Is that worth it though? Honestly, I think Jungle's Bounty would be worth it. Not Jungle's Bounty. The drums. What are they called? Is that not called Jungle's Bounty or some shit? What's it? Jungle Drums. I'm a fucking idiot. I said the words and I still didn't put it together. But yeah, that could be worth it too. So let's try that, shall we? Let's sell this to buy this. And then we'll put this back because we're not rude. We'll think about you, we'll put you back there. And we'll see if these heavy metal burrows right here can fuck it up. Ooh, it's honestly not bad. I'm thinking about taking it. Because let's be honest, if you do have a carrier flagship spawning in, or an aircraft carrier spawning in for that matter, oh, we could have used the ability. The difficult part is actually the round that it spawns in on, because it's got to spawn all these guys around, and they start off with a bit of a delay. You know, they might not be able to clean everything up, as you would expect. I do think we can kill that, but I'm not going to risk it, because I've learnt my lesson. Because that was actually the other way that I died on my first run, is that I popped a Moab down here, and admittedly there were no other balloons on screen, and I did have 4 of these druids up. And I was like, I can see thorns poking out of the ground, but I can't see all of them because the big pause screen was in the way. So I was like, I'm going to risk it. And I unpaused. 3 of them got grabbed. 1 of them went straight through. Did not give a shit about how I felt. Which, you know, it was hurtful. It was very hurtful. Okay, come on. I just need to time this a bit better with the jumping. There we go. Cool. Very nice. Now, that does not mean round 63 will be easy. I don't know if any of you had that impression, but I certainly had it. But that does not... that is not what that means, sadly. I wish it meant that, because I'd feel so much safer. But no. But yeah, I do think it was good to get on this boat right here rather than this one, because 63 spawns on this side, and I want a Prince of Darkness on that side, so we need something to help out this side, even if it does just mean a boat that's slightly closer to the right-hand side. Okay. Here it comes, here it comes. Are we good for here? Are we good enough? Okay, it's not bad. But I do think the last part around 63 will screw us over if we can't repeat that. So let's use the first ability. Here. Dragon's Breath. Ooh, okay. So that's an identical lot of ceramics to the first one. Now, realistically, I do want a D-Breath, though. So I think if we can time it right with this jump, or maybe we can just out-buff the carrier flagship, who knows? Let's try it now. That might have done it. Okay, that might have done it, and also the carrier flagship might have been just amazing in that moment. So let's get this. Actually, no, we'll use Sword as second ability on this wave, if it's a pain. We'll see what it's looking like. Look at that. Yeah, okay, we'll use it. We'll use it. So now we've got a D-Breath for the last one, and potentially Sword as ability again. Now. Okay, I think that was good. I think that was really good. Hey, there you go. Oh, fucking hell. This game, man. This game. Luckily, we didn't have to sell anything and retry and rebuy and all that good jazz. But yeah, it was one of these rounds that was screwing me over. I don't remember which one. Which one of them hit you, Jimmy? It was the big blue one. He looks like a fat puff of... I mean, he looks like a rather large, spiky fish. Okay. Honestly, we're alright. We're alright. 2 BFBs on the right-hand side. I expect good things. Nice. I do like how the planes are sort of like mini specters. If I didn't slow down the game just then, definite deadness. Definite deadness. Alright. Ah, god damn. Okay, you get thunder as well. Oh, I didn't even give you guys thunder. Right, because I gave this to... I gave D-Breath. Really? See, this is the type of shit I'm struggling with. Cleaning up. Cleaning up the mess that some of these guys make. Right, I'm gonna make sure I don't have to clean up ever again. Hopefully that's what that means. because shrapnel shot does help out quite heavily on cleaning up. And I think, despite this map not exactly being built for snipers, I think that's probably one of the better positions. Because it can see sort of downwards on all threatening paths except for this one. But that one's going straight past the carrier flagship, so good fucking luck. Okay. Decent start. I'm also going to move my mic preemptively, because sometimes my mic is actually in the way of seeing where the balloons are going, and so it can temporarily block my vision. Thank you, sniper. Absolute legend. Probably one of the best towers I've just placed in recent rounds. So we'll see how we go again, potentially using an ability. Probably Sorta's first one. Sorta's first rule of balloon poppage. Always use your weaker ability first if you're unsure if it will help or not. Because let's face it, if you waste your second ability and then you need it next round, whew, good fucking luck. Also a very known sort of proverb. Okay, so far so good, so far so good. And I don't see camo leads being a problem anytime soon. Simply because of the druids and because of the wall of fires. So I'm not going to be getting a sniper that can deal with camo leads, because I hopefully won't need it. Okay. We're actually flying through the rounds now. I like it, I like it. Let's get fully auto. I may not need it, but I want it. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, sorry for my swearing, but like, holy crap, man. It's insane how quick these balloons are moving. Even just at like a 10% speed increase. That is insanity. To think that I'm supposed to react in time to stop that shit. If I look away for even a second, I am dead. That's what I'm sensing right now. Let's get a destroyer, because I'm sensing a second flagship aircraft carrier would actually be useful here. Why do I keep getting those two confused? Probably because they share a similar word. Aircraft carrier and carrier flagship. I know at one point I called the 5th tier an aircraft carrier flagship. Unironically. Completely thought that was just the name. It's just like, yeah. Why does that sound weird though? It feels like it should be shorter. Okay, that's a lot of BFBs. That is a lot. Can we handle that? Oh my god, we fucking can. You beauty. You beauty. What I don't understand is why is it that sometimes only like 3 out of the 4 druids are ready to use their brambles? Oof. Not so ready right there. So let's try it again. Because we went for an upgrade that wasn't necessary right away, and we could have gotten Berserker Brew. So I think if we just outbuff this guy appropriately, we might have a victory very quickly on our hands. So let's use our second ability here to clean up this bullshit. Very nice, very nice. And then we'll get Perishing Potions, put you on strong. That might help out with these mobs here. Not even, not even. Oh, but we cleaned it. Oh, thank fuck. Alright, this round does seem fairly difficult right here. So, oh, this will be a tricky one. For sure, for sure. Honestly, you're doing nothing though, so I don't know why you're still here. I know it's rude, but still. Jump immediately. See, now that did look good, but it's too short of a pathway on both sides for me to reliably let that through. I'm not gonna lose. We're just gonna win. We're only winners here. Pure, uncut, facilitated, destructive underwhelming winners. Enchanted Blades allows Sorter to do more damage and allows Sorter to damage all balloons. It's cool, I guess. What could we get to help us here, honestly? Alk buff would be too late. Maybe not for the sniper, though. Ooh. Maybe not for you, big boy. Make it faster throwing so you can actually get it to him in time. But jump on him immediately. Can we clean this up? Can we clean this up? Oh, you beauty. Oh my god. All we needed to do was outbuff our jolly friend here. Fully auto rifle. Okay, can we now fly through these rounds? I hope so. I don't want to, but... Oh my god, round 78's gonna be here? Fuck. Actually, fuck. You know? Actually, hold on. Let's think about this, right? If we struggled that much with 76, and we did, there was so many attempts, but you guys probably just saw like 1 or 2, the first fail and the last win. If we struggled that much with 76, we should prep for 78 while we still can. For example, a Summon Phoenix would be quite useful on 78. It might even carry us all the way through. Now, there is a lot of downtime between the first wave of 78 and the second wave of 78. The BFB in the middle doesn't fucking matter. The purple balloons don't fucking matter. The ceramics don't... Well, the ceramics are the main thing, right? The ceramics do matter. So, we're going to try and purchase a Summon Phoenix. Because this round takes a while. We might be able to earn it in time. But the important part is that we get it before the round ends. Right? Because we want this ability to be ready for 78. Cool. So now it gives us a bit of leeway. Right? This is good. This is good. Smart. Smart me. Smart awesome. Thinking slightly into the future. You know those people that play chess and they play like 10 moves ahead of their opponent? I'm thinking 2 moves ahead now. Actually, not even. 1 move ahead. So let's use this. Fuck this round. And we will use our Phoenix on the next lot. Feels good to be slightly big-brained. Or at least big-brained enough to see something completely fucking obvious staring you in the face. Okay. I just really don't want to lose this because I'm on a good streak. First time I did this didn't go so well. So it's good to get a bit of redemption. Oh, and hey, we get that second ability back, and honestly, it's better than the Phoenix, so whilst we did come prepared and it was good, not necessary as it turns out, because these ceramics are going down. Come on, come on. Goodbye. Oh, round 78 can get effed. Effed right in the A. That's right. I said it. It can get finkled right in the attack. Okay. Strongest in. We love our alchemist friends. Okay, well this is the only really difficult round here. Anymore. Because round 80 is going to be a piece of piss. I can guarantee that. So we'll see how we go here. It should be fine for the most part, because most of it's just regular BFBs, and then the last 2 are fortified. Right? So, that a fortified one? That's a fortified one. Okay. But we've got 3 abilities at the ready, if we need them. We'll get this as well, just to help. Don't even need the ability, though. Don't even need the abilities, though. This side's longer, anyway. This side's longer, and we've got our planes all over it. I think we've won. There's just one more thing to do. Please turn right. Well, your left, my right. Thank you. We need to use the sword. It needs to help us. Thank you, sword. It's a big victory from you. Oh my god, and we've done it. We've actually done it. This map can suck my ass. I don't care. Holy shit. Okay. We haven't done it. We haven't done it. Don't celebrate. No sucking shall commence. Perhaps I got a little carried away there. So, you two won't honestly help that much from here and this angle. So we'll delete you. We will put in place this guy again. I told you he'd be back. You know, didn't hang around too long last time, but you know, that's fine. It's fine. Doesn't need to. Doesn't need to hang around too long. Just needs to help out as much as he can, right? And that's what friends do. So we'll get this preemptively warmed up, and then it can boom. It still helped. It still helped. I can sense it. I can feel it in my bones. It still helped out. Right, we'll also use this. You know, start getting the jump. Right, we want this all turning into cerams before we use this. Whoo! Fuck, that was close, but we did it. We did it. Holy shit. It's been a while since I've been able to do an Odyssey without monkey knowledge and without powers and without everything, but we've got 9 lives remaining. And that means we're alive. Holy shit. And I didn't even use a continue because the first time I did, I you know, I also died again and then I gave up, so I restarted. Good stuff. And that is a brilliant insta-monkey. Thank you. Holy shit. 200 monkey money. A beautiful insta-monkey. Apache helicopter. Dart ship. God damn it. Apache dart ship with camo detection. That's lovely. Alright. Holy shit. That was a toughie. But we did it. FuryBlade, as usual, you're living up to your reputation of the first Odyssey released, but might I add that this is a courteous step forward, FuryBlade. I imagine you got a lot of feedback from the community about how difficult your first Odyssey was, because there was a lot of people explaining and expressing that opinion. But this is nice. This was actually pretty nice. Last map, honestly, I'm not used to it, and it's very tough. But the first 4, much nicer. Much nicer. This one was actually quite difficult, but half cash in general is a bit of a pain. So with all these added on top, naturally it was quite difficult. So you're living up to your name, and I think you are stepping it up a bit with each of these levels. Maybe these two would need to be swapped, because this was kind of easier than the half cash, but still, not bad, not bad. Well played, FuryBlade. Not gonna lie, did not expect to see your Odysseys back so soon, but I'm glad to see them, and I'm glad you're still creating them, because these are actually cool. I do like the theme you've got going here of all these different little waterfall maps. I honestly didn't know this was the case with what they looked like in the Odyssey. So that's cool. Anyway, enough rambling from me. Well done, FuryBlade. At the same time, you know, it was good. I managed to do it without monkey knowledge, so other people can manage without monkey knowledge as well. I also didn't use any powers or continues because the times I did use a continue were cut out, and because that was a different attempt altogether. So don't worry, no continues were used in this run. It'll all be unedited anyway in that last little map anyway. So anyway, I'm rambling. That was Lakes and Rivers by FuryBlade787. Crazy stuff. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this helped you out even just a little. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.